Hey guys, Frexus Gaming here, and we're checking back in with Beyond Reach. This is the second part, and when we left off, we just had fought and killed the madman after investigating the tower, after we were escorting a merchant. So, alright, now we're going to tell Marosa what happened at the lookout tower. So it looks like that we're going to be traveling to Arnima. I believe that's where she's at. So, on we go. Really looking forward to this mod. Kind of scared at the same time, just for the difficulty aspect of it. Let's see what we got here. I guess I can put my sword away. It's not nice to do that. Man. And I'll be honest with you guys, I did try to do a little bit of a part 2, and the textures were just awful. And I'm pretty sure I fixed it. It was something on my end there, and I hope so much that I fixed it. I did like a... What? Whoa! Whoa! Can I follow you? Am I supposed to follow you? Come back, dude. Man, you're long gone, man. Dang. Okay, well, I guess it is what it is. This place is massive. Absolutely massive. This is pretty nuts, actually. Just how big it is. Okay.
Hold up. Haven't seen you up here before. What's your business?
I'm here to speak with Marosa. Let's see, which man attacked the watchtower to the west? I came to inform Marosa.
Which man? Bloody Mara. Never thought they would get this close. Okay, you can go through to Marosa. Tell her everything. For the sake of the Reach.
Alright. Will do. Let's see. What are these places here? Is someone's house? I'm not sure what's up with that. That's the kind of textures that I was seeing. So hopefully we don't get that this time. I really hope so. Hope not.
Hey, new face. Do me a favor, will you? Please, I'll make it worth the trouble.
What is it?
Look, I need some gear, friend. Real fast, like. I'm willing to part with whatever gold I got here. If you agree, that is. Just need you to give the rest of this pouch to a fella named Elrich, down in Arnema. He'll be festering with the rest of our ilk. You know, beggars.
If I pass him by, I'll tell him. Give me the gold.
You've earned yourself a friend. Anything you need, I mean anything, and I'll return the favor. Just don't go asking while my eyes are at the back of my head. That's my happy time.
Alright. Alright. Well, note to self, when we get to Arnima, we will have to do that. Let's see. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm not too sure how to get up here. I want to do it the right way. If there is a right way. Guard. I don't know if there is a right way. So, I'm gonna do it the me way. This inside looks good.
I've heard the news from the council that his seat in Arnima may be put into question.
You heard correct, because he and his guards are demanding more gold from the merchants, while also becoming more aggressive. No better than thugs. And that little lord does nothing but encourage it. I despise that unsightly man. Every conversation with him is extremely unpleasant. His paranoia also makes it so we can't have any of our own in that town to keep an eye on him.
I have a missionary within the temple down there. He shares whispers with me on occasion. If you need consoling on this, you only need to ask. If I may beg my pardon, I shall return to servicing this temple.
Very well. Make a prayer that nothing terrible arises from this disorder. It's good to have the gods listening in times like this.
Hey now.
Yo. Hey. Yo. Get on with it. Okay. Marosa?
Have we arranged a meeting? Or is it your intent to address nobility lacking proper decorum? Speak quickly, lest you rile my temper.
I am Phyrexis. Your lookout tower was sacked by witchmen.
Oh, a harbinger of grim news. Not the best first impression. Well, thank you for telling me in advance of my own guards. It was only a matter of time before they spilled further east.
I'm just the messenger.
Pardon the introduction, yet understand the need for it. We can't have any wandering yokel approach royalty like they're of the same stock. It's not good for the kingdom's image. We'll have the guard there as soon as possible. But for you, are you interested in some coin? We need someone to talk to us.
Talk?
Nothing more pleasing to a mercenary than gold. From your mannerisms, I'll make the sound assertion that you're not versed with High Rock itself, and probably lack knowledge of this realm.
True.
However, you will come to know the kingdom's people in short time, as our stone walls all but separate the encroach of savage from civilized.
I hope I do.
Yes, well, onto the matter. To the east of this bridge lies the town of Arnima, formerly Raven Spring, lest you run into a resident whose mind is stuck in bygone years. Can get confusing, much like everything else in this land. Within Arnima, you will find Jacos, who trains the scout detachment there. He's the only man that I somewhat trust, who's not completely beholden to his lord. Ask him about rumors. Tell him that I sent you. He should understand your intent. We've conducted affairs before. A simple nod from him will be more than enough information for you to infer. You don't need to know any further than that.
You're awfully trusting.
Ask yourself, would a noble or an unknown scoundrel have their head on a pike in case a little conspiracy became public?
Is that a threat? Who knows?
Remember that if you go speaking aloud about your duty, I will simply deny any involvement, and you will be watching over the Reach without a torso. Now, off you go. Earn a small fortune for yourself. I heard Evermore has many an opportunity to entertain your proclivities. On the stipulation of coin, mind you. Such coin that will be available on your return.
I don't like you. These witchmen that attacked your eastern tower, who are they?
I'm no expert nor historian, but what I can tell you should be the same that every Reachman would recite when speaking of those savages. Accounts state that this new incarnation of the Witchman appeared near 2 decades back, just after the incident at Munstor.
Munstor?
You haven't heard of it either. I feel like I'll be going over the history of every blade of grass in the Reach. I digress. Munstor was an abandoned fort far to the north that has since succumbed to its frozen locale. Peasants, serfs, and other seditious souls had made a great exodus under the cover of night, all leaving their fields, abandoning the lords they were sworn to serve. Of course, when all your labor, thus wealth, absconds in but a moment, there will be tremors. So the lords had sent men to trail these wayward workers all the way to Munstor. What they saw was an ostensibly bizarre affair, both witchmen and peasants forming a decadent commune, many turning to layabouts who engaged in petty pleasures and shirking the labor that had made them.
Witchmen with the peasants? Those witchmen don't seem like the type that you want to live with.
I see you're not one for absorbing the finer details of a conversation. This was before they had all turned feral. Not to say they weren't savage before, but that former identity was ultimately harmless, unlike those you see now. The lords eschewed violence at first, instead opting to subvert the commune, freeing their scum and exiles northward, with the condition that they go live in Munstor. The hope was that the delusional dreamers of that town would abandon their fickle want for equality once extreme personalities had entered their midst.
And did they?
To our utter astonishment, they didn't. These scum that would haunt our societies were either subsumed into the mix or blocked from entry, leading many to evaluate the true intent of these radicals. We thought they were just pacifists who'd allow any and all into their ranks, which would spell doom for any gathering. Panic-stricken, many lords conspired, finally pushing for the siege that would be that commune's undoing. Cutting off food, digging extensive tunnels to both poison their wells and revealing more avenues for attack. Lastly, clear diplomacy, to impart some reason into those serfs, enough for them to return to civilization and abandon these naive ideals.
So how does this tale conclude?
The lords saw the beneficiaries within Munstor, a gathering of hag ravens who were prolonging the siege to impossible lengths. Then crumbs of discontent were found among the militia. Fear gripped the nobility that these ideas could spread to every serf. Nobility, not just from Evermore, but from all over High Rock, sent aid when they heard how severe the crisis was. All of High Rock seemingly united to crush this small town. Yet only a Luddite would think so simply. This was to crush an idea, a canker that'd undo the very world we haven. So the Lord's strength was honed into one blow, throwing all their might at those walls. They fell, and what mercy we would have spared upon those misguided serfs was instead replaced with conviction to stamp out a chaotic ideology.
Wow. You killed all the serfs.
I? No. They, however, did. To the last man, woman, and child. A Pyrrhic victory in the truest sense. Evermore had lost half its serf class, yet the lords were elated that the existential crisis of revolution was averted. Exceptionally harsh measures were put in place for anyone that even uttered the commune's name, or who dared to evoke the same rebellious sentiments. And so that concludes the tale of Munstor.
A tragic story it is. However, how did this make the new Witchman?
Almost lost myself in another tale. Maybe because that question isn't as easily answered. Bear with me, as what follows can drift into conjecture. Rumors from the nobility in that siege reported seeing figures watching the slaughter unfold in the town, neither part of the kingdom's militia or the defendants. Scouts were dispatched to see who the strange party was, and upon their return they displayed strange idols, with the scouts claiming them as gifts from those shady silhouettes, though their names or identities were never disclosed. Most of the nobility had discarded these charms immediately, except for that wretched Mortifane, who was enamored by that hideous amulet that still wrings his filthy neck.
What do you think they want?
If I could tell you, then we'd already be halfway to a solution by now. But that's where my knowledge ends. I hope you enjoyed the tale. It's always a guilty pleasure to recite when the lowborn are acting up.
Alright, well. May the Reach show mercy on you. Okay.
Stranger, fancy an extra blade to accompany you through the menagerie that is the Reach?
Selling yourself in a temple of Mara? That's low. Even for we who work for blood money.
Who said I'm not working for our mum as well? If it makes you feel any better, I spare a little prayer for every unfortunate bastard that happens to meet my axe. Besides, haven't you done just the same thing? Maybe poor of vision, but I ain't deaf.
It's different. I'm helping the people here by assisting Marosa.
Always a spin, huh? Look, I ain't gonna knock you for earning a little extra coin. Not many other options to do so around the Reach. Though if you're ever feeling down and you need a rough pauldron to cry on, then I'm your man. Though I've got a little problem with my legs. You see, they can't move unless I rub them with some coin. Say, 500 septums, to be exact. So, will you help a poor old codger to walk again?
I don't know if I have 500 gold, but let's try it.
Brother, I don't do this for your entertainment. Come back when you have the gold.
I got you.
All right then.
How much do we have? I could really use a companion. 425. Well, maybe we can go and sell something. Let's see. Save. Yeah, again, I don't know why. I don't know why. Hopefully, we can get it worked out here. Because that's bothersome. It really is. But it's not all like that. That's the thing. Let's see. It's a farmhouse. Nope. All right. I guess let's just go. We'll figure it out as we go. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff it was doing. It's like a layer on top of a texture, or two layers of texture trying to like overlap one another. I'm not sure. And I do wish that we had music. I really do. I know there's a custom soundtrack and it's quite flawless, actually. I did listen to some of it. But unfortunately, I cannot post it to YouTube, so... If I could just do the bass Skyrim music, I would, but... I guess it kind of makes it a little bit creepy, too. Okay. First off. Cast that. Second off. Cast this. Well, where's my flame, Atronach? I don't know. Let's see.
Out of the dark, I am the spider.
Frick. Okay, hold on. Hold on, there's one way that we have to deal with these guys.
I am the display.
Ow.
Red, I am her vessel. Submit.
Whoa, 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 dude. I guarantee it, I'm gonna die.
Zoom.
Oh my goodness, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Spread her
Run.
touch.
Okay, hold on, hold on. She's it. Oh my gosh. Alright. What should we take? Do 50% more damage. So that's what I have so far. So swords. Swords. I need swords. Reduces the attack damage. I mean, man, that could help, but... I mean, is there anything magic-wise that could help? Probably restoration, honestly. Because I know that restoration spells are 30% more powerful if the recipient is below half health. Like, and that's just at level 30, and we're at 23 right now. So I think that let's go ahead and take this and roll out the way. Alright. What am I doing there? There we go. Flame after knock. Alright. Kill it. Alright. I really need to start looking in the Forgotten Magic tab to see if, like, there's any level ups or anything. Right. Ooh, that's a new ingredient. That's nice. Alright. I really need to favorite this shield to something. I guess let's do 8.
Ends here.
Ow.
Mother.
Okay. Septums. I'll take it. Heal up. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That's not just completely draining me. Now this dude has been just threatening vulgarities the entire time. Where's he at? Is he up top? It's not really a place to threaten. Okay, alright. Let's see. We'll drop another save here. It's because it is quite a bit more difficult, and I don't want to die and have to do all that over again. Alright, so the last time that I was here, there was like a door in front of the door that we go into. So, hopefully we can fix that. Cast Earthbound Weapon. Faster Magicka regen. And again, just to cover the Forgotten Magic, like, the more that you use these spells... Here, let's just look real quick, because I am curious. Forgotten Magic. So the more that we use these spells... let's see if there's any that we're using. I think that Druid might be the one that we're using of the Earthbound Weapon. Yeah, see how it has 202 out of 300? There's different effects that we can pick. 5 out of 10 effects to, like, make it. And whenever you cast it, it basically gets this added effect. So it could be increases physical damage by 25% while outdoors, increases stamina regeneration by 100%, you know, just it's all these different things. And they have these different archetypes as well. So it's very well done. It's one of my personal favorite magic mods, like, ever released. I love it. Alright. Again, I really hope that the texture thing was fixed. And if it's not, I mean, I'll still play through it, but, like, it was to the point there was missing textures that I could, like, walk through. Which, that's not good. And, like, the flickering textures, to an extent, I can live with it. I understand it happens, and I'm trying to fix it the best I can. But we'll just kind of roll with it, I guess. Alright, alright. I'm going to drop another save real quick, because I'm getting, like, some drops there, just stuff popping in. Alright guys, so this is Arnima. So far so good. There was a huge ugly door that was like in front of it. Like right here. And then the door was behind this and I could go through the first door, just walk through it. So it was pretty distracting to say the least. So hopefully it fixed quite a few of them, but we'll see.
You can't keep it all. That's my earnings for the season. Listen, I can treat you lads to a round at the inn if you just let me take back half my stuff. A good compromise, right, boys?
It's always evermore, never us that you care about. Why is that, merchant? Gold more important than blood, huh? And nah, we're keeping the whole lot of it. Besides, the inn stopped selling quality ale a good while ago. Nothing but piss pints now.
Too right. Been ages since we've had a good drink. Could probably buy a whole fortnight's worth of rum on your behalf, merchant. Those ponces at Evermore will have to wait for their next batch of fancy jewelry.
Here, here. Now, we're a generous lot. So your horse and whatever rags you wrapped in are all yours. And this is only temporary, so don't feel too glum.
Yeah, bugger off before we get old Morty involved.
Word
Who's old
spreads,
Morty?
lads. Come to talk. Good day.
Yeah, good day. You in trouble with... What am I looking at? Are you in trouble with the guards?
Tch, when aren't we merchants in trouble with this humble lot? They've got this racket going where they take our goods for inspection, but really we know they're just pinching whatever they find that can fetch a good price.
Do you want me to have a word with him?
I do really need my goods, but I know that they'll give me hell if they find out I'm causing more of a hassle than I've done in the past. Alright, they'll tread with care. Don't tell them it was me who sent you, just say you oversaw the entire thing and decided to be the gentleman when these prats weren't. Cheers, friend.
Alright.
On your merry way.
What in the world? Why am I doing that? Please. Please. Okay. Why is my neck like that? Oh my god. What in the world? I'm not really sure. Okay. This one goes. Okay, alright. Oh my gosh. I think, man, my computer's going through some changes, guys. But at least, like, loads better this time. Loads better. There literally are textures that are there, and I can't just walk through them. So that's good. Looks like we figured out some of it. Hey man, I'm a little I'm a little derpy. Any work for me?
An eager helper or a plotting saboteur? If the latter, then I must warn you, there's no second chances within this town. First sign of you turning cloak will have you hoisted in the dungeons.
Paranoia isn't going to earn you any friends. No wonder you keep earning enemies.
What do you suggest? Confront our foes with daisies and smiles? They'll cleave your smug face in two.
Why are you
Yeah,
blurry?
there's some truth to your words. And I'd be remiss to this town's welfare if I stubbornly defend my stance. So if you're sincere and you want to help out, then we have a job at hand.
Okay, tell me what you need done and I'll make an attempt.
Oh no, friend. Not attempt, but do. This isn't a job that you can just half-arse and make your peace with the land. You'll have to stick it through, else Mara's going to be receiving another soul.
Fair enough.
If you haven't noticed, we civilized folk in our civilized gatherings are but an enclave to all the scum that lie in wait, just a stone's throw from our gates. Our closest neighbours happen to be those feral folk dejected from the kingdom's settlements, making the wilds their home.
Bandits?
Exiles. Same thing, just different legal repercussions if they ever return to where they were booted. The punishment here is death. Mortafane decreed it so. Even the family of exiles can expect the same harsh treatment if they're ever found to be consorting with their criminal kin.
So what exactly do you want me to do?
Well, we needed a scout to oversee any contraband smuggling or corruption within our ranks, who may be dealing with the delinquents. The exiles don't pose the same threat as all the other villains in the Reach, but they sure break cohesion here in the kingdom. Always had a problem with our guard, doped up and turning a blind eye to their duties. Sometimes it's hard to distinguish between your own and those rats who supply them.
Got it. Tell me where to go.
Just what I like to hear. Some conviction for your work. Here, give us your map. I'll dot the area that our scouts use as a vantage point. Can gander at the whole camp on this humble knoll. Just make sure you're discreet with this venture. These exiles may be dumb, but they ain't blind.
Let's see, did I... No. Okay, hold on. Okay, investigate Arnima. Hold on, dude. Why are you... there? I might have fallen on hard times. I'm sorry,
Never
guys.
seen you before.
I can't help
I
it.
guess that you're new.
I can't help it.
The sheer state this town must be in for a newcomer to first remark on its poverty. If you're willing to stay a while longer, then you'll come to witness that some of us still retain our civility. Don't judge a book by its cover, they say. Wish that were completely true in our case.
I hear this may be the Lord's doing? Like Lord Mortivane?
And I hear you can get your tongue cut off for having your words stray so close to treason. There's no point in scaring off another visitor, and I should applaud you for that intuition. Many who've come to stay in this tragic town only bemoan the people, instead of looking to who governs them.
I was sent by someone on the bridge to see if you needed help.
Got ourselves a spy. Could find yourself at the end of a rope, if you're lucky. Yeah, I know who you're talking of. Tell her that a helping hand is more than welcome. She'll get the gist. Before I forget myself as someone of meagre authority, take this letter as well. The seal is meant to keep prying fingers out, so she'll know if you start sticking your nose in.
Anything else?
What? Want to take me to dinner? Just make sure you get back to her safely. If you ever feel your safety compromised, make sure to leave no trace of that letter.
Don't worry.
As all the blood that follows will be on your hands, not mine.
If I'm ever in trouble, I'll be sure to eat the letter before I die. Alright, okay, yeah. Goodness. Alright, well, this this episode took a turn. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to, like, reset character inventory or something. Alright, guys. Well, this has been a fun episode. I've had a lot of fun with it. So, we met Marosa. We traveled to Arnima, and we spoke with, Jakos. And he basically gave us a letter. Now, here is the letter right here. He told us... Wait, isn't it? No, that's not the letter. Well, dadgum, I was hoping that we could read it. I'm gonna try to fix my character. One step at a time. Alright, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more content, and we'll see you guys next time. This is Frexus Gaming, signing out.